Hey guys, welcome to the farm. Got some video today of me setting up my 2 new hives. So wanted to do a quick intro, and I'll show you setting up the hives and show you some of our trees are starting to bloom. We planted all this stuff last year in a drought, so it all looks like it's going to survive. So I'll show you around the farm, a little short garden tour, and kind of show you what's going on with the bees. It was very intimidating, but everything went really well. And the one question everybody will want to know is, yes, I did get stung, but I actually got stung because it was almost a crash on the interstate and I had to pull over to rearrange the back of my truck. And there was one on the outside of the package, and that is the only time I got stung. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll have some more videos come out. It's warming up, and we're getting started on some projects at the farm. Thanks, everybody. Hey guys, I'm getting my 2 hives set up. I did the first one off camera. Never done this before, so thought I would make sure I could live through it before I turned on the camera. So I got 2 nukes, 2 new hives. These are 5-frame nukes. First thing I do is put a little smoke in them. If you've never done this, it is very intimidating, but I had no problems with the first one. So let's hope we have no problems with this one. And this isn't really a how-to. I've never done this before. I did take a class, but let's see what happens. So it's amazing when you open it up how loud they are. You want to take them out, put them in your hive in the same order you get them out in. It's amazing. I've got my feeder in the top. Now I'll put the top pieces on. So I don't know if it picks up the sound. If you're a beekeeper, this is probably just another day at the office for you, but honestly, for somebody who's never done this before, it's amazing. You can see they're working in and out of that one. I spilt a little bit of their food, so they're picking that up off the ground. So we'll get everything cleaned up, and we'll check on them I have to mow, so we'll check on them in a couple hours and do a little tour of what we got going on down here. So this is what we got going on. This is the first hive we set up. It's really calming down. I don't have any gear on right now. The bees aren't bothering me at all. Second hive I set up. I'm definitely not an expert. Obviously, I've never done this before, but it actually went really well. So that's what we got. That's what we got going on. Kind of show you what we have planted down here. I didn't really know much about permaculture when I started setting this up, but I'm gonna try to change this a little bit to kind of a food forest. So I'll show you what we got going on, show you around a little bit. Like I said, this was all planted in the drought last year, and we don't live here yet, so keeping everything alive was a bit of a struggle. But along this edge, starting here, have 3 pear trees, and then I'll walk down there a little bit, but we have 4 apple trees. We're going to be adding to our trees soon. I got this landscape fabric from the Amish. Actually, going to try to get a huge load of wood chips and take this up and just put tons of wood chips down. Like I said, I didn't know a lot about permaculture. I still don't know much, but I'm trying to learn. I got to do a little weeding. Still, weeds still grow up in the holes, but almost every single plant have blueberries, blackberries, or this side is blackberries and raspberries. I have the wood posts that you see actually are what I use to put bone sauce on. Got it from Billy at Permapastures, and I'm telling you, I couldn't even get anything to grow here until I got that. This is an elderberry. Looks really good. This is the 2nd year, planted last year during the drought. This one I need to put a little more bone sauce on my tree. I think the deer have messed with it a little bit. Pear tree. And of course, kind of see where the hives are compared to everything. And over here we have the blueberries. I added, for all the trees and all the berries, I added a lot of rabbit manure. And then for the blueberries, which are just starting to leaf out, these ones never looked too good last year, but they have some leaves coming on. So I was saying, for the blueberries, I added the acid to the soil and planted them in peat moss also. Let's see, starting to come to life. And then down here we have our apple trees. But now that I've learned more, I'm gonna incorporate, try to deep mulch all this and then add, all the different plants and flowers. But everything really looks good for being planted last year. I needed to prune a little bit, but to be honest, I didn't know if anything survived. So I was a little nervous to start hacking on them, but I should have. So I actually got a few blooms on the apple tree, which probably won't survive because we're in southern Indiana. We'll definitely probably get another. There's number 4. So then up by the house we have some figs, some flowers, and rhubarb. I have 3 rhubarb plants that are actually doing real well. So this year we'll be adding quite a few more berries. If I can get the wood chips, we'll start building the food forest. Cleared the spot. I'm gonna put an asparagus bed in, and that's what we got going on. But I know if you already do bees, this doesn't seem like a big deal, but for me, this was a huge accomplishment. Super intimidating, but man, it was really awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody.